My name is Misaki, and I am an employee at a certain company. I recently registered my marriage with my husband, Yukio, and we are planning to have our wedding ceremony next week. Oh, what should I do? The wedding day is finally next week.
What do you mean? What should I do? You're not thinking of canceling, are you?
Of course not. Don't say such ominous things.
Sorry. You just seemed unusually tense, so I couldn't help it.
Well, of course I'm tense. A lot of people are coming, and we need to make sure everything is perfect.
Wow, you're more nervous than I thought. It's okay, it's not like you're going to be eaten or anything.
I know, but I still feel so nervous.
Look, we've even made a checklist for the wedding preparations, and we've been working hard together, haven't we? It's going to go well on the day, for sure.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I might have been a bit too sensitive.
Well, there's no such thing as certain in this world.
What? Why would you say something like that?
Ahana. Sorry, that was bad of me. I just wanted to tease you a bit.
Seriously. Don't say too many weird things, okay? This is Yukio, and this is how we were getting along, progressing with the wedding preparations together. And then, the long-awaited wedding day arrived.
Wow, you look amazing, Misaki.
Hee hee, thank you. You look good in a tuxedo too, Yukio.
Hey, it's too early to start crying, isn't it?
Sorry. Suddenly, I just started remembering everything.
Really, the ceremony hasn't even started yet. Look at me, do I just look good in this tuxedo?
Hee hee. Of course, you look really handsome.
Right? Today, I've upped my handsomeness by 50% more than usual.
Hee hee, what's that all about? You should always look this good.
If I'm too handsome all the time, I thought you might get nervous around me. It's my way of being considerate, being considerate.
Yeah. Thanks, Yukio. When I showed Yukio my wedding dress, a flood of emotions overwhelmed me, and tears spilled out. A little later, my parents also came to the dressing room.
Misaki, you look absolutely stunning in that dress.
Eehee. Thank you, Mom.
Congratulations on your marriage. Oh, Misaki, you're really becoming a bride now. Come on, Dad, don't you have something to say as well?
Dad, what do you think of my dress?
God, isn't it nice?
Isn't it nice? You're grinning so much. Surely you have more to say.
Hee hee, that's enough for me, thanks, Dad.
I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
Yes, I'm excited for our big day too, please look forward to it. Being praised for my dress by my parents made me very happy. Seeing their joyful faces, I felt a sense of happiness for being able to make them proud. After the ceremony ended smoothly, we returned home. It's all over, the wedding.
Yeah, the preparations and everything were tough, but it all went by in a flash, didn't it?
It was a very happy time, the most fun time of my life.
Yeah, it will definitely be a ceremony we'll never forget.
Maybe I was more nervous than I thought. I'm starting to feel really tired all of a sudden.
Yeah, there's tomorrow too, so maybe we should go to bed early tonight.
That's true, but I think I want to talk more with you right now.
In that case, how about we have a drink and chat for a bit?
In this way, we basked in the afterglow of our wedding, sharing many conversations. The next day, Yukio and I were scheduled to go on our honeymoon. However, perhaps due to the fatigue from the previous day, we ended up waking up later than planned. Oh no. Is it already this late? We need to hurry and get ready. Oh, good morning, Yukio. Today we start our honeymoon. I'm really looking forward to it. Huh? Yukio, can you hear me? Hey, why are you ignoring me? Are you upset because I overslept a little?
No, not really.
I'm really sorry for oversleeping. I'll get ready quickly, just wait a little bit.
Chill.
Huh? Hey, what's really going on? If there's something you want to say, you need to tell me because I won't understand otherwise.
No, it's nothing.
It's nothing? Hey, we're supposed to be starting our honeymoon today, and we're going like this? I don't like it. Did I do something? Please tell me.
It's not that you did anything. I just feel a bit under the weather, so I'd rather we do things separately on the honeymoon.
Do things separately. Ultimately, Yukio continued not to speak to me, and I ended up spending almost the entire honeymoon alone. At first, I was worried he might be ill, but gradually I began to suspect something else. So, I decided to investigate Yukio. A month later, I suddenly received a call from him.
Hey, what's this about? There's a divorce paper left here. Where are you now?
Where? I'm at my own house. It doesn't matter where I am, does it?
It matters a lot. And what do you mean your own house? Did you move out? We are married. If you suddenly disappear, it's confusing.
Yes, I was confused too, suddenly being ignored.
Huh? That was my bad. I was just a bit on edge because of work.
Work, huh? But the ignoring started the day after our wedding, right? I don't think you were thinking about work then.
No, perhaps the timing seems like that, but it was really about work. I had decided not to think about it until the wedding was over, so.
I see. So that's when you suddenly started prioritizing your affair.
What? What are you talking about all of a sudden? You think I'm cheating? I would never do such a thing. Just because I ignored you doesn't mean I cheated.
I'm not interested in excuses, and it's useless whatever you say now. Regarding the affair, I will be claiming compensation. Just pay that and we're done.
What? What's with that attitude? I'm telling you I didn't do it.
Do you think I would file for divorce and demand compensation if you hadn't done anything?
No, that's a misunderstanding.
Anyway, I have no intention of continuing our marital life with you. I'm just exercising my rights to claim, that's all.
Hey, wait a minute. There's still more to talk about.
After saying that, I abruptly hung up the phone. A week later, I summoned Yukio and his alleged affair partner to the lawyer's office.
Thank you for waiting. Please, both of you come this way.
Thanks for making time today, despite your busy schedule with the affair.
What? I told you, I'm not having an affair.
That's right. We are not in that kind of relationship.
Are you planning to play dumb even now? Do you really think you can talk your way out of this situation?
I'm not making excuses because there's nothing to make excuses for. Even today, I had to ask Mame-san to come here. It wasn't easy.
It's unreasonable to be sued for damages over a misunderstanding. It was a good opportunity. So I came here hoping to clear up this misunderstanding.
I see. I understand both of your intentions. Well then, may I ask your opinions on this photo?
What is this? I don't know it. I've never been to a hotel with Mame.
This must be a composite, right? That doesn't look like us in the photo, does it?
No, this photo was taken by a detective, and it has not been altered.
A detective. That's not trustworthy at all. You can still manipulate or fake photos with negative films or Polaroids, you know?
Right? It looks like it was taken with an instant camera, but forgery is possible. It's crazy to accuse someone of cheating based on such flawed evidence.
I have proof that there's been no forgery or alteration, but you seem not to want to listen. So, shall we settle this matter in court? That way, whether the photo is a composite or not will be clearly determined.
I'm fine with that. It just means spending time and money to expose your relationship in front of many people. Well, I think it would be better to just admit it than to waste all that effort. When Daiki and I stated our position, Yukio and Mame seemed resigned.
How fine, I admit it. Mame and I are in that kind of relationship. It hit me when we had the wedding. I love Mame more.
I thought about resisting, but things don't go well when lawyers are involved.
What is that attitude? I can't believe you're being so defiant. Shouldn't you start with an apology? Don't you think it's wrong to have an affair?
No, the person who was cheated on is also to blame, obviously.
Instead of getting angry at us, shouldn't you be angry at yourself for lacking appeal?
Unbelievable. How can you say that when you're the ones who committed adultery? As planned, I will be demanding compensation from you both.
I see, but I refuse.
I struggle to understand why we should have to pay any compensation.
It seems there's some misunderstanding, but you don't have the right to refuse. The right to claim compensation lies with Misaki, so there's no concept of refusal.
Look, claiming compensation in the first place is wrong. This divorce is her fault, right? So Misaki should be the one paying the compensation.
Blaming others for your own lack of appeal. How much more disgraceful do you need to get before you're satisfied?
What? I am divorcing you because you two had an affair. And you're trying to blame me for it. I was dumbfounded by the absurdity of Yukio and Mame's reasoning. Then, the two of them said,
I'm not just saying things, I'm stating the facts. I was driven to seek solace with Mame because of your hysterical behavior.
Hysterical? When have I ever been like that?
Of course, the one who pressures others never remembers doing so. You forced me to find peace elsewhere, and now you're talking about divorce. That's why I accepted the divorce proposal. So the cause of the divorce is on you.
I'm divorcing you because you had an affair. Isn't the cause on your side?
You created the reasons for the affair, so the cause is you. Look, this is a document stating the claim for compensation. I'm going to demand compensation from you.
We will make sure you take responsibility for cornering Yukio.
I keep telling you, I haven't cornered anyone. If you're going to say that, tell me what I did wrong. You say I was hysterical, so there must have been various things, right?
Stop it. Don't pressure Yukio like this. You just need to be quiet and pay the compensation to Yukio.
What? Why would I pay compensation for something I didn't do?
Oh, it seems like you finally understand how we feel.
No, you two admitted to the affair, so it's not the same. An affair is a tortious act against morality, and you two are the ones who should pay compensation.
No, that's wrong. The divorce between us has already been finalized. Demanding compensation from someone who is no longer your husband is unjust and invalid.
If you keep pushing this, we might sue for emotional distress from this conversation.
That's not possible. Moreover, compensation for an affair can be claimed within 3 years of its discovery, so our claim is valid. Please take responsibility for your actions.
As Daiki spoke with exasperation, Yukio and Mame's faces turned red with anger.
3 years to make a claim. Who decided that?
It's supposed to only be during the marriage, right?
If we make marriage a condition for claims, then it would allow unmarried couples to commit infidelity without consequences. That's why compensation claims are also made for affairs among unmarried couples.
Then, from my and Mame's perspective, Misaki could be seen as the affair partner, right? I'll add that to the compensation claim we discussed earlier.
No, you've got it backwards.
If Mame were to claim compensation, it would be against you, Yukio. Well, it's not possible this time since the infidelity occurred while married.
But we have a claim against her for her hysterical behavior. It won't be just us making claims, remember that.
Right? You'll just end up canceling out the compensation and wasting effort. Wouldn't it be better for both of us to back off now?
Even if you were to claim compensation, we would counterclaim that the accusations of hysteria aren't founded, and we would seek additional compensation for defamation.
I don't think I've ever been hysterical. Are you really going to make that claim?
What's going on? Why does it only end up with us paying compensation?
Trying to break apart two people who love each other is obviously wrong. Why does it always end up favoring you?
What you're saying is utterly nonsensical.
Enough already. You two can keep ranting if you want. My stance won't change. I will claim 3.5 million yen in compensation from each of you.
Additionally, we will be claiming the cost for the detective Misaki hired and the moving expenses.
How do you think we're just going to quietly pay up?
We'll run away as far as we can. A lover's getaway, isn't that romantic?
If you don't pay, there will be additional charges for delay, which will only increase the amount owed.
Plus, the detective I hired this time seems to be very strong. I'll make sure to place an additional request to ensure you definitely pay.
What? You're going that far just to make us pay?
Why are you doing such horrible things to us?
The compensation is for damages due to actions you committed. It's not about wanting to make you pay, but about you taking responsibility.
You two crossed a line that shouldn't have been crossed as human beings, and you're not even showing remorse. Pay what you owe and show some proper reflection, please.
Why? Why has it come to this?
We were supposed to live happily together from now on.
Thus, Yukio and Mame promised to pay the compensation and left the lawyer's office dejectedly. After a while, they ended up taking loans to pay the full amount of the compensation. They tried to consolidate their debt to get lower interest rates, but Yukio's financial situation didn't allow for it, and they had to make payments at high interest rates. As a result, Yukio and Mame had to work non-stop, without any days off, leading a tough life without any leisure time for themselves. As for me,
Misaki, how have you been since then? Is there anything you are struggling with?
thanks to you, I'm getting used to living on my own. Daiki, thank you for everything this time.
No, I just did what was necessary.
That's not all. I was able to keep going because you were so supportive.
Haha, thank you. Well, my senior does tell me off for getting too involved with clients.
Is that so? I'm sorry, I guess I was a troublemaker, wasn't I?
Please, don't apologize. This time, I did it because I wanted to.
Daiki, you really are a wonderful person.
Heck, what? What did you just say?
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean it in a strange way.
Okay, so not in a strange way then.
Daiki. Since then, I've gotten used to living on my own and have been managing my daily life smoothly. Daiki, who I consulted about this matter, truly listened to me with empathy, and even today, He shows concern about how I'm doing as part of his follow-up. From what I hear, not many lawyers go to such lengths, so I feel fortunate to have met someone so dedicated. However, there seems to be more than just concern. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just being overly self-conscious, but regardless, we continue to spend peaceful times together.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.